If you get cold, then you can close it, okay? After a few minutes, if you feel cold, close it, okay? Close the window easily.
Я понял. I understand you. Well.
Yeah. Yeah, firstly, very good evening to all of you.
Добрый вечер.
And also very happy to see you again here today evening.
Очень рад вас сегодня вечером здесь видеть.
So now at the beginning, right, as we will recite paying homage, words of paying homage to the Buddha Shakyamuni, okay, who is the fully enlightened being, awakening mind, right? Fully enlightened being, awakening mind, full of compassion towards all sentient beings, and also for the holding of omniscience minds of say phenomenalizations, right? So that's why such beings, right, who taught us such teaching. So such beings who taught us, who discovered such teachings, and also freedom from all negativities, and achieve all his attainments. So the means, and also taught us such give us such precious or valuable teachings, right? For our sentient beings, for the purpose of our whole sentient beings' happiness, as we wish, and also for us to be to free from suffering.
Сначала, как всегда, мы воздадим хвалы Будде Шакьямуни, существу с бесконечным состраданием, а также с обладающим всеведением, который даровал драгоценные учения, которые приносят бесконечному множеству живых существ счастье и свободу от отрицательных эмоций, и Будда также обладал бесконечным осознаванием, силой осознавания.
Okay, so let's recite so let's do some paying homage, okay, for that, as to this text. And send for those who are not ready to read now, you can also, people can also stay for visualizing, right? Visualize for meditation, okay, silent meditation towards respect also, to also, right? Just for solidarity, participate you from mentally something.
Мы сейчас прочитаем хвалы, а те люди, кто не готов это делать, могут просто в знак солидарности сделать какую-то визуализацию или молчаливую медитацию или что-то подобное.
Demba chomdende deshin shepa dachomba yantapa zope sangi ripa dan shapsu demba dewa shepa jikden kempa kebudu kalo yurwa lana mepa adam ninam gi demba sangi chomdende belyawa shaja tupala chapsu chedo yapsu chi Demba chomdende deshin shepa dachomba yantapa zope sangi ripa dan shapsu dewa shepa jikden kempa kebudu kalo yurwa lana mepa adam Demba sangi chomdende belyawa shaja tupala chapsu chedo yapsu chi
учителю Бхагавану Татхагате Архату истину совершенному Будде, обладателю знаний и святости, создателю знатокому миру, формчему, вращающему существ, несравненному учителю богов и людей, будет Бхагавану, великолепному шарему и победоносному, кланяюсь, совершаю подношение и обращаюсь к прибежищу. О предводитель людей, когда ты родился и сделал по этой великой земле 7 шагов, ты произнес: я есть высший в этом мире. Он бодрец перед тобой склоняюсь. Наделенный совершенным чистым телом и прекраснейшей формой, мудрости, мудрости океан, подобен золотой горе веры. Славы блистаешь во всех трех мирах, обретший высший покровитель, тебе поклоняюсь. Обладающий высшими знаками, ликом незапятнанной луны и цветом подобной золоту, тебе поклоняюсь. Подобного тебе, свободного от грязи, несущих трех мирах, сравненный мудрец, тебе поклоняюсь. Кланяюсь Татхагате, исполненному великим состраданием покровителю, всеведущему учителю, полю океану добродетели и достоинства. Кланяюсь притворяющей дхармой, чистотой, избавляющей от привязанности, добродетелью, избавляющей от дурной участи, единственно абсолютно и превосходным. И кланяюсь санке, освободившейся и указывающей путь к освобождению, прочно пребывающей в чистой дисциплине, превосходящего исполнения обладательницы достоинства. Поклоняюсь Будде предводителю, поклоняюсь Дхарме защитнице, поклоняюсь Дхарме великой, всегда почтительно поклоняюсь трем драгоценностям. Всегда благоговею, оказываю почтение всем достойным поклонения, склонив тела, число которых равно числу пылинок всех миров. Злодейств никаких не совершая, добродетель всецело творя, полностью умом прекращая свой, вот учение Будды. На слагаемых кармах, как на звезды, катаракты, на лампадку, миражи, рассусы или пузыри, как на сон, на молнии, облака смотрю. При добродетели это обретя уровень всевидящего, усмирю порочных врагов и выведу скитальцев из моря сансары, бушующих причин, старения, болезни и смерти.
So now here is according to the picture, okay, right? So according to this picture, let's now visualize the His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama.
Давайте теперь по этой картинке визуализируем его святейшество Далай-ламу 14.
Okay, who is the now really, who is the Buddha of 20th and 21st century sentient beings of this world.
Который для
Living being, yes. Who is the living Buddha of 20th and 21st century? The sentient beings of 21st century in our world now, current.
который является воплощением Будды в нашем 21 веке.
So, really, he is the Guru, our Guru. He is also, right, our living Buddha now at this hour, during our period, okay, during this 5D generation time especially.
В наши времена упадка он является нашим гуру и наш гуру.
He is also living Buddha
И
of
также
20th
он
and 21st
является
century.
воплощением, живым воплощением Будды.
We also believe, Buddhists, we believe that Dalai Lama also came in this world during 20th to 21st century, especially for the preserve of Buddha Dharma and flourish to our sentient beings.
Мы, буддисты, также верим, что Далай-лама специально явился в нашем 21 веке, чтобы распространять дхарму Будды и приносить пользу всем живым существам.
He visited here, special for the, right, during, how to say, for the preserve and flourish of Buddha Dharma.
Явился специально для сохранения и распространения дхармы Будды.
Почему, да? Now this 20th and 21st century, in this moment, да, Buddhist philosophy, religion, да, in this 20th century, is very much relevant, very much necessary, very much relevant to today's our material world, development world.
И почему так? Потому что буддистская философия очень соответствует и подходит материалистическому нашему миру в нашем 21 веке.
Like that. So that's why, and especially the Tibetan people also we believe that His Holiness Dalai Lama is the, how to say, emanation of, how to say, Avalokiteshvara. Also, emanation of Avalokiteshvara.
А мы, тибетцы, также верим, что его святейшество – это воплощение Авалокитешвара.
Maybe you all heard that Tibet is, usually we sing, Tibet is the land of Avalokiteshvara. You heard, right? Tibet is the land of Avalokiteshvara.
Говорят так, Тибет – это земля Авалокитешвара.
You heard it, right? Yeah? You heard it. So, according to the now he is the 14th Dalai Lama, right? Till from first Dalai Lama till up to 14th Dalai Lama, this visit to Tibet. In Tibet, in from first Dalai Lama to till 14th Dalai Lama, these masters, did born in Tibet, right? Visit in Tibet and born in Tibet in order to preserve the Buddha Dharma.
И вот Далай-ламы с самого первого и до нынешнего 14-го рождались в Тибете для распространения, сохранения Дхармы Будды.
Right? You all know, right? Before Dalai Lama, first Dalai Lama, Tojo, there was also Tibet, you know, king. So anyway, okay, now I will not tell detail. So anyway, when you read the Tibetan text history, the Tibetan history, you can see that in Tibet, there are many masters. There are many masters people. There were many Tibetan, there were many masters visiting Tibet in the form of, in different aspects, different form. Some were born, was visiting Tibet in the form of king, Sari. The first example is king, in the king.
Мы не будем вдаваться в подробности, но если рассматривать историю Тибета, то становится понятно, что иногда великие мастера рождались в облике царей.
Да? Before Dalai Lama, the name of this Dalai Lama came in the Tibet. Also, there was many Tibetan king. First, you know, they also went to Tibet first. Went to left to India. Some also they sent to delegation and invite Indian master Atisha. Before first Shanta Rakshita. Some first early Buddha Dharma Shanta Rakshita. Right? Shanta Rakshita, Guru Petama Sambhava, first Buddha Dharma spread in Tibet. At that time also Tibetan Tsar king also main all this Shanta Rakshita and Guru Petama Sambhava, all this by what? By the lots of effort by Tibetan king. Invited lots of effort.
И когда Тибет только начал распространяться, когда буддизм только начал распространяться в Тибете, то этому очень способствовала царская династия Тибета и приглашала таких мастеров, как Шантракшита и Падмасамбхава.
Right? So at that time, king, we are saying Tibet king now name anyway Kodire. Tisong Denze. Anyway, Tibetan king. So they also did lots of effort, spend lots of effort, try best at the time to send delegation, many Tibetan people delegation to India. Some also for learning, study for the Sanskrit language for the future Buddha Dharma in Tibet, necessary for Buddha Dharma. As well as also they also sent this Tibetan delegation to meet the Indian masters at the time, Nalanda masters meet. Then also request them to visit Tibet for the flourish Buddha Dharma at the first time, right? Early Buddha Dharma spread at the time. Later Buddha Dharma also all the same anyway, but different king. Time to time.
Различные цари Тибета, и один из них Тисон Тенцзэ, занимались распространением дхармы в Тибете. Они это делали разными способами. Например, способствовали изучению санскрита, приглашали мастеров из университета Наланда, а также просто способствовали многочисленным визитам в Индию.
So anyway, we Tibetans we believe that all this before first Dalai Lama, there was many Tibetan king who those king before Dalai Lama. Also we Tibetans believe that these are also like reincarnation or emanation of also our Avalokiteshvara. Those kings who took responsibility for the Buddha Dharma, the concern and took responsibility and so on, these kings.
И в Тибете верят, что до Далай-ламы короли, которые способствовали распространению дхармы, они также были воплощениями Авалокитешвары.
Yeah, before that. Then after that, then Dalai Lama, this Dalai Lama reincarnation, lineage Dalai Lama appeared. After this king, this finish, Then Dalai Lama, this lineage also appear, first, second, third, till now 15, for the continuation of preserve the Buddha Dharma.
А затем, вслед за царями, возникла линия преемственности Далай-ламы от первого до нынешнего 14-го.
So we believe that's why, according to this history, not only, according to the history, and also according to the, reality, according to the history, include also reality situation, right? All this effort, we Tibetan people, we also believe that Tibet is the land of our Lokiteshvara.
В Тибете есть поверье, что страна Тибет – это земля Авалокитешвара.
And at the same time also, before Buddha Dharma spread to Tibet, there was also, there is also prediction. There was also prediction given by Indian master that future, Buddha, also this India, when Buddha Dharma was in India alive at that time, when Buddha Dharma was alive in India at that time, there was a prediction Indian master gave by Indian master that also in the future, this Buddha Dharma will be flourish from north to north.
И также в Тибете было такое сделано предсказание, что в будущем дхарма будет распространяться на север.
And at the same time, maybe you notice, just for the interesting for you, those people who have you visited Bodh Gaya, Stupa, you have visited those people who have visited Bodh Gaya, those have not visited Bodh Gaya, also there is a one there's a one small deer, like small Bodh Gaya statue, right? Stupa. Surrounded, surrounds many stupa, right? Stupa. Among this, in front of this main entrance gate inside the first gate, there's one small tara at the there. There's one small like house, like temple prayer hall. Inside there's one tara statue. That tara statue was actually before speak out. That tara statue one time before speak out.
The statue spoke.
Speak out about the spoke out about the flourish of Buddha Dharma in Tibet.
Может быть, тем из вас вам будет интересно, и особенно тем, кто бывал в Бодхгае, там есть большая ступа, и вокруг нее есть меньшая ступа, и также там есть небольшой храм, в котором стоит статуя Тары, и есть поверье, что однажды эта статуя заговорила и предсказала, что буддизм будет распространяться в Тибете.
So anyway, there were many predictions given by Indian master, as well mainly for Indian masters, Nalanda masters, as well as also there was many signs also, prediction and sign also, like sign. Also there was many signs happen.
Было много знаков, и было сделано много предсказаний индийскими мастерами, в том числе по этому поводу.
So anyway, now what I want to, so let's go topic. So that's why His Holiness 40 Dalai Lama is also believe also is the image of our Lokiteshvara.
Итак,
Who is in Tibet?
нынешний Далай-лама – это воплощение Авалокитешвары,
Who born in Tibetan national,
который родился как тибетец,
right? Born Tibetan national, Tibetan origin, and then as well as also for the flourished, preserve and establish very well established in the Buddha Dharma in Tibet, many in Tibetan firstly.
So he was
To preserve, who born in Tibetan origin, in order to well preserve and well establish Buddha Dharma in the Tibetan community, first in Tibetan land.
И вот он родился в облике тибетца и родился с целью такой, чтобы распространять и укреплять среди тибетцев дхарму.
Sorry. So, So because of the if His Holiness Dalai Lama not visit in Tibet, the Buddha item, it is not sure the Buddha Dharma can be established, well established and preserved in Tibet. In Tibet, not only in Tibet firstly. If not in Tibet, then in Mongolia also impossible, right? In China and Korea also no. Tata Buddha Dharma almost it looks like there is no more there is no more chance, less chance to preserve and preserve the Buddha Dharma. This Nalanda tradition.
You're talking about the current
Yes.
And you're talking about the future.
Why they visit in Tibet? Why they born in Tibet origin? In order to well preserve and establish the Buddha Dharma, Buddhism, which lineage, direct lineage from this Indian Nalanda masters. You are clear?
Not exactly. I don't understand the point about Tibet.
Why His Holiness Dalai Lama born in Tibetan?
Okay, point.
Why His Holiness Dalai Lama born in Tibetan origin? Because in order to well preserve and establish the Buddhism, tradition, Buddhism, especially included tradition from Nalanda.
И вот его святейшество родился с той целью, чтобы распространять дхарму и буддизм, и особенно линию мастеров университета Наланды.
So that's why please imagine of this His Holiness Dalai Lama, okay? Please let's just recite. Imagine of His Holiness Dalai Lama firstly.
Вообразите перед собой его святейшество Далай-ламу.
In front of all of us now, he is the living Buddha for our this current world.
Вообразите этого Будду во плоти перед собой.
So as I told you, he is the emanation of Avalokiteshvara.
Как я уже сказал, он воплощение Авалокитешвара.
At the same time, also he is the embodiment also Manjushri. Embodiment Buddha Manjushri.
А также воплощение Будды Манджушри.
So that's why let's visualize His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, and first keep the image of His Holiness Dalai Lama, keep the image of His Holiness Dalai Lama in our mind.
Итак, удерживайте образ его святейшества Далай-ламы в своем уме.
And then in this imagine, that His Holiness imagine.
И представьте себе.
Then how say? Please, how say? Inside His Holiness Dalai Lama imagination, please, how say? Here in forehead of His Dalai Lama, maybe you can imagine for how say? Avalokiteshvara. Avalokiteshvara aspect in this.
И вот во лбу этого образа, может быть, у вас получится представить Авалокитешвара.
Да, of His Holiness Dalai Lama. Here, Avalokiteshvara aspect of his here.
Его святейшество Далай-ламы.
And then on his speech here, on his throat here, also we can visualize, we can imagine. So we can imagine Manjushri, small Manjushri on his throat.
А на его горле мы постараемся представить Манджушри.
And then on his heart, we can imagine the house Vajrapani.
А на сердце
Here.
Ваджрапани.
So His Holiness Dalai Lama, he is the embodiment of three Buddha's families.
Его святейшество – это воплощение 3 семейств Будды.
And then let's recite now. So he is the Guru, he is our Guru, he is also our living Buddha, of three living Buddha, embodiment this three families Buddha. He is the three families Buddhas, living.
Итак, он наш гуру, и он воплощение трех семейств Будд.
Avalokiteshvara, Manjushri, Vajrapani.
Валкитешвара, Манджушри, Ваджрапани.
And then let's now, those who are ready, let's recite for also Arapasa, okay? Arapasa mantra.
И давайте, те, кто готов, прочитаем мантру Арапасана.
Yeah. With the image of his Dalai Lama, now let's recite Arapasa mantra, to develop the wisdom, power of wisdom, okay, power of wisdom, through blessing from him, through blessing, by this, through his blessing from Dalai Lama, through Dalai Lama's blessing.
Удерживая эту визуализацию, мы сейчас прочитаем мантру, чтобы получить благословение и мудрость.
Lama tang gombo jizen jambe yang la cha se lo om arapasana di om arapasana di Om Arapasana. Om Arapasana. Yeah. Okay, now today we will explain about this 12 links of this 12 links of this dependent origination. The first 12 links which is we get out of the get out from 12 links of dependent origination to get out from the samsara cycle suffering.
Сегодня будем обсуждать 12 звеньев взаимозависимого возникновения с той точки зрения, как из них выбраться.
Yes, get out of samsara, right?
Как выбраться из сансары.
But in order that explanation, that understanding, the understanding of 12 links of dependent origination to get out from samsara, for out of the samsara is fully depends on, rely on the well understanding of 12 links of dependent origination to get into the samsara.
Но понимание того, как из них выбраться, совершенно зависит от понимания того, как в них войти, как они происходят, как они действуют.
Is it clear?
Понятно?
Okay. Clear? Is it clear?
Понятно ли вам?
The understanding of 12 links of dependent, the understanding regarding on the 12 links of dependent origination to get out of the samsara fully depends or rely on the 12 links understanding, understanding of 12 links of dependent origination to get into the samsara, rebirth of samsara, get rebirth of samsara.
Понимание 12 звеньев с точки зрения того, как из них выбраться, как освободиться из сансары, полностью зависит от понимания вообще их функционирования и того, как сансара действует.
So before we start first this 12 links of dependent origination for this to get out of samsara, First, how say, I will shortly repeat about this. This 12 links of different origination, 12 links of different origination, to get into the house, get rebirth into the samsara.
Поэтому перед тем, как начать рассказывать про освобождение, мы коротко обсудим просто процесс функционирования.
Because so maybe few of them are first today here, right? To hear, few of them maybe not. Few people among some people have not heard before last time. That some maybe already heard it. That's why also those people who have not attended last time, it also helps for them, right? For understanding new awareness. Those people who have attended before last time heard this, but also probably it helps for some reminding. Remember.
Вероятно, некоторые из вас не были на прошлом занятии, а те, кто был, для вас это будет полезным напоминанием.
Right? Now, among those 12 links of different origination, as I told here, first is what? What is the first?
Какая первая
What's the first?
из 12 звеньев, какое первое?
So I will tell you by heart, okay? You can see the picture. If you after that question, tell me. I will read by heart, but people can read it, okay? So among those 12 links, the first link, or leader of both is what? The ignorance.
Гешела будет...
Among those links, 12 links, first is the ignorance.
Гешела будет не подглядывая их перечислять, но если вы хотите, можете куда-то к себе подглядывать. Итак, первое звено – это невежество.
Ignorance. Among those 12 links, first is the ignorance. So, ignorance, right? Ignorance. I'll just tell you first easily for ignorance. So, ignorance. We are saying ignorance, yes, Marikwa. Then, due to ignorance, out of ignorance on reality, right? Ignorance what? Due to ignorance of reality, then this, second composition action, the karma, as appears or arises.
Далее, как следствие невежества, возникает карма или же составные действия.
Clear? Second composition action, the links arising for that.
Понятно ли вам составные действия?
Second. Yeah. After this ignorance, this action, right? Negative, we are saying karma in composition action, second links. Then after this acted, this composition action acted, then that imprints, we are saying imprints, live or alive or stay in the consciousness. Third.
Далее за звеном кармы следует отпечатки остаются в сознании.
Clear. So that picture actually imprints is seconds the action, right? Seconds the composition action. Composition action at that time is like active. At that time it's like active movement. After this, active.
Not exactly.
Second composition action we are saying is action, karma action, physically, verbally. That's called composition action, second links. After this action is finished, then they turn into the that becomes like inactive. Understand? Imprints. It turns into like imprints. We are saying imprints. That imprints where is living, staying, it remains in consciousness. So consciousness hold that imprints. So there's a third links.
Можно сказать, что второе звено карма – это активное звено, потому что оно включает в себя действия физические и вербальные. А следующее звено – это уже не активное звено, это сознание. Потому что в нем остаются как бы только отпечатки неактивные.
Third seeds. Then that seeds, the imprints or seeds or imprints, the remaining of consciousness. Then that seeds or imprints, the potential. In order to after some period, then that seeds in order to manifest it, right? In order to manifest it, for the result, potential become potential, manifest it into potential. Then who is doing this? Eight noble truth. This craving. Eight noble truth. Craving. This eight noble truth.
So, are we talking about link number 4?
after first, second, third.
The third.
Okay, I will tell you. First, second, third links. First links ignorance. Second is a composition action. Third is consciousness, right? So these three is usually we are saying cause. These are the causes, right? These three are the causes. What kind of these causes? These three is called projected causes, projecting causes.
Итак, первые три звена невежество, карму и сознание относят к звеньям причин и каких причин? Проецирующих причин.
These three is called projecting causes. Clear? These are the causes, causes. Two, how to say? Causes, projecting causes of what? Samsara, for the future samsara life.
Еще раз, это проецирующие причины для будущих рождений в сансаре.
Right? Projecting causes. These three are like projecting causes. Now, these three called projecting causes. These are the causes of that. Cause of samsara life, samsara rebirth, cause of samsara rebirth. But these three causes is named called projecting causes. Projecting causes.
И повторим еще раз, это называется проецирующие причины.
Clear? Now, if these three are the projecting causes, what they are the projecting result. Projected result.
А какие же проецируемые результаты в таком случае?
Right? Projected result. This projected result is then 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th.
Ими являются звенья с 4 по 7.
The name in form, and sources, 6 sources, and then contact, and then feeling.
Ими являются звенья с 4 по 7, ими форма, 6 сфер чувств, контакт и ощущения.
These four are the result, right? Result. But we are saying result. Result of what? Result arise from these three projected causes.
Итак, звенья с 4 по 7 это как бы результат чего? Результат проецируемых причин.
So that's why these four is result of being projected results. Result of projected.
Поэтому можно назвать их проецируемые результаты.
Then, clear, it's a projected causes and project result. Now, these three, first is ignorance, right? Ignorance. Due to ignorance, composition action. Second action come. The action come and acting. After acting action finish completely, then it remain. It turn into like seeds or imprints. That imprints remain in the where is staying or living in the consciousness, right? Conscious keeping, holding that imprints, right? So this is projected type causes, samsara rebirth. Now these three, in order to these three causes and these four result, right? Result is four result. Okay. Now numbers 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. Right? So first yes, you tell.
Итак, повторим еще раз. Первое звено – это невежество. Второе – составное действие. Составное действие оставляет отпечатки, где в сознании. Это проецируемые причины, за ними следуют проецируемые результаты. Далее разберем звенья с 8 по 10.
Now, number 8, 9, 10, craving, and then how to say? Craving, craving, grasping, and then last one is existing, existing or becoming, we are saying. These three we are saying called, these three causes we are saying called materializing causes. Causes of materializing causes, actualizing causes. Sometimes using actualizing causes, some are saying materializing causes.
Звенья с 8 по 10 это страстное желание, 8, 9 цепляние, 10 существование. Их обычно называют материализованными причинами.
Почему, Number 8, this number 8 craving where? After number 3, this number 8 craving is the first attachment. Attachment on what? Attachment on, number 8 is the attachment on attachment. It's the part of the attachment. It's the type of attachment. It's the type of attachment on that imprints composition actions. This action, that's imprints.
So it's based on number 2.
Yeah, it's base condition number 2, right? Third. So number 8, craving is the attachment, type of attachment. Attachment on what? This composition action that which acted in the past.
Восьмое желание, восьмое звено, страстное желание или же привязанность, оно основывается на втором звене, которым является составные действия или карма.
Number 8 is the attachment of that increase. Then number 8, number is attachment. First develop attachment of that, attachment type of that. Then number 9 is the increase that attachment, grasping on that.
9 номер цепляния – это как бы усиление, интенсификация этой привязанности.
Increase that, this second composition action. Then due to number 9, grasping of that, the increase the potential. Then due to that, then number 10, number 10 is the manifested already potential of this to be ready.
The potential of the second.
Yes, potential to manifest it now.
10 звено существования – это уже проявление второго звена кармы.
Clear? 8, 9, 10. That's why it's called actualizing causes. Actualizing causes. Actualizing what causes? Actualizing what called the project. Actualizing what of projected causes, which they projected before. It is actualizing, materializing cause.
Поэтому их и называют материализованными или осуществленными причинами, осуществлением по отношению к чему? По отношению к первому, второму и третьему звену.
Number 2, right? Number 8, 9 is the main of this second. Then manifested after that, then what's the result come? Actual result. Then number 11 and 12 is the actual materialized, material result.
8, 9,
10, level 12, sorry. Level 12 is the result also materialized. Birth and then aging and sickness or die.
В прошлой реплике я ошибся по отношению не к первому, второму, третьему, а по отношению ко второму. Они являются материализованными причинами. Далее 11 рождение, 12 старение, смерть – это материализованные результаты.
Clear. Now, here, according to this picture, as I explained now, I will explain according to this picture. This cycle explain this picture. Now these 12, order by order. Number 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But on 4, 5, 6 the result. Project these 12 order. These 12 order these 12 order as described according to the project causes and project result, actualized causes, actual causes and actualized result. According to that, these 12 explain order by order. According to that.
So they are split into 4 groups.
Yes, these 12 order number 1, 2, 3 causes project. These 12 links, order of these 12 links described according to the project causes and project result, actual causes and actual result.
Итак, эти 12 звеньев разбивают на 4 группы. Это проецируемые причины, проецируемые результаты и осуществленные причины, осуществленные результаты.
Now, is it clear? Project causes and project result. According to project causes, its result. Actual causes and its result.
Еще раз, первая, вторая группа проецируемые причины и результаты, третья, четвертая осуществленные результаты, осуществленные причины, осуществленные результаты.
Now, that's one thing. Now, I will tell you another one way. Другой. Another way. Now, according to the completely from according to the one cause and effect of samsara, taking samsara one life. According to the cause condition of to the result for the samsara result one samsara rebirth, it's not like not then also this links not in that way. It's a different way, another way. Do you understand? The order should be another way.
So there is another explanation.
Not explanation. I mean, this order is not in that way. According to the samsara rebirth, according to the samsara causes of, according to the samsara, according to the causes of samsara rebirth, cause and condition, cause and effect, samsara rebirth. Then the 12 links are the links orders are different, and not in that way.
Расскажу вам еще с другой точки зрения, если рассматривать ту же схему с точки зрения сансарных перерождений, с точки зрения их причин и условий, то порядок будет другим.
According to the causes, first, second, third is okay. Ignorance, composition, action. According to the active role, according to the active causes, first ignorance, second composition, action, third is consciousness. Это окей.
Первое, второе, третье, невежество, карма и сознание, они останутся на месте, с ними все в порядке.
Then, that's the first project time. Then after that, note this name and form. After that, the craving. In our developing time, in our arising time, our accumulating of one rebirth. After third, then craving, grasping, and existence. 8, 9, 10. After third.
Number 3. В таком случае, если объяснять эту схему с точки зрения сансарных перерождений, то за третьим сознанием
produce the one result, samsara rebirth. First, the ignorant composition and consciousness of one result, right? Of these are the project one result. Then that result. Then after that, then how's that? Craving, grasping, and existence. Number 8, 9, 10.
Если с этой точки зрения рассматривать эту схему, то вслед за сознанием последует 8, 9, 10. Страстное желание, цепляние и существование.
8, 9, 10. Then after 8, 9, 10, these are the one part, one process of causes. Do you understand? For one result.
So, two groups of causes.
Two causes. Previous 3 was projected. That project causes.
And these are materialized.
Then this 8, 9, 10 is what they did in the project past, actualizing, materializing.
So
materialized causes.
Two groups of causes.
Yes.
First.
Yes. Is it clear now? 8, 9, 10 is the what they project before causes. What they did projected before done. It needs to manifest, right? Actualize. So number 8, 9, 10.
Первыми последуют две группы причин. Первая – проецируемая причина, невежество, карма и сознание. Вторая – это актуализированные или материализованные причины, страстное желание, цепляние и существование.
These 3. Then, number 10 is then ready, right? Manifest, right? Manifest, right? Then after that, then result will come. About the result, after number 10, 8, 9, 10, then result will come. First result what? Name and form. Then 6 sources, name and form, 6 sources, and then contact, and then feeling. These 4.
После двух групп причин последует сперва
result.
Project.
First result what? Name and form.
Проецируемые результаты, имя, форма, 6 сфер чувств, контакт и чувства.
Name and form, first result. First result appear. Result appearing. What kind of result appearing? How to say? Name and form. Then after name and form, 6 sources arise. After 6 sources arise, contact. After contact, feeling. Then after that feeling, then how to say? This birth outside. Then getting old age, and then after that dying.
Они последуют в таком порядке: имя, форма, затем 6 сфер или источников чувств, контакт, чувства или ощущения, а затем уже рождение и 12-е старение и смерть.
That is the dire. How say? How say dire? How the so number now first is it clear?
Понятно вам?
Clear? Clear? For you understand.
The second explanation, I don't understand this point of view of why can this scheme be transformed? The second point of view of causes and conditions of sansaric rebirth.
Okay, I will tell you. Example, now okay, I will tell you example way, another way, if not clear. Example, I'm just telling example. Now Sichas at this time, I created example due to ignorance, I created the how say? I create the one of the negative action of how say? I have done the one negative action which is the causes or which will lead me to rebirth in the cat in future life. Cat example.
Приведу такой пример. Допустим, из невежества я совершил некое действие, которое заставит меня переродиться в форме кошки в будущей жизни.
Right? Example. I created action, something negative action, which lead for us to rebirth, to be rebirth in the cat, right? Cat rebirth, future. That also come from where? Ignorance, right? Ignorance.
Представим себе, что из-за некого невежественного действия я рожусь в форме кошки. От чего это происходит? Невежество.
Out of ignorance, I had some negative actions, right? That negative action will be lead me in the future to rebirth in koshka, the cat. After I acted this negative action, once this negative action is complete, then it remains this imprint seeds into in the consciousness.
Когда это действие будет совершено, то оно оставит в моем сознании отпечатки.
So that seeds or imprints has a potential, yes. It has a potential, it has a power.
И у этих отпечатков будет сила, будет мощь.
Почему, да? That seeds is the continuation of which are acted negative, да? Something action, right? Continuation of something completed action.
И почему? Потому что эти отпечатки будут являться продолжением некого завершенного действия.
So it has a potential to produce result, right? So that result is remaining consciousness.
А результатом всего этого будет сознание.
Consciousness. Now, consciousness, right? Third consciousness. Now, after that, right? Strong. After that, then that seeds, which remain in the consciousness, it needs some condition to arise, for manifest, right? It needs some condition, circumstance or condition to manifest. So what kind of is for manifest? So for that manifestation, what kind of condition it is? Then first that craving, number 8. Craving on that, desire, attachment on that, develop attachment on that.
So the second
Number
group
8.
of causes follows. And this would be the second group of causes. The first group of causes, and then.
Okay, second anyway you can say now no need to maybe mix. After maybe people are confused. After this consciousness, the potential which remain in the consciousness, in order to manifest, actualize, for actualize it needs some condition. So what's this condition is that? Then craving. Craving is the what? Attachment. Craving is the type of attachment on that seeds.
И чтобы эти зерна проросли, нужны особые условия, и ими является страстное желание или привязанность.
So that's why craving, attachment on that. Develop attachment on that seeds. Then after that, that attachment increase. First develop attachment on that seeds. Second, that attachment should become increase or a little bit powerful. Increase or powerful.
Итак, благодаря страстному желанию или же привязанность, эти зерна прорастают, и вслед за этим они становятся более сильными, они получают большую силу.
That is second, the grasping.
И это уже становится цеплянием.
Then due to that grasping, the increasing bottom, that seed has become manifested. Is ready to that seed become that seed is already manifested, ready to become produce result. Number 10 existence.
И тогда уже это зерно готово прорасти как результат в форме 10-го номера существования.
Now, this craving, and then grasping. Number 8. Craving, grasping, and the existence of these three conditions when it is when period, when time, what kind of period or time these three is arising, functioning, is nearly die time. During the nearly die time.
И
it's number 8, 9, 10.
8, 9, 10 пункт – страстное желание, цепляние и существование, в какой момент они прорастают, в момент, когда человек близок к смерти.
Clear? Craving, grasping, existence. These three is arising or develop in our mind, within ourselves, when is nearly our die time, nearly our die time. Process, to the process of our time.
Страстное желание, цепляние и существование еще раз прорастают, когда мы близки к смерти.
Then after that, the existence, then what? Name and form, right? Name and form of what? Example, I told you the cat. If I born cat, that is the position. Name and form in cat. After result, next life, immediately, name and form of cat.
Продолжаем разбирать этот пример. Человек умер, и дальше проявляется четвертое звено, имя и форма кошки.
Name and form, the cat life. At the time, first begin that name and form, bottom 6 sources. After name and form, then 6 sources. This organ arising. Then after that, contact, then feeling. Then after that, delivery came out, birth, outside birth. Then the little bit getting age. Then also issue accumulating issue new due to ignorance. After birth till end, die very this period. Again ignorance. Ignorance is due to ignorance. Again accumulating. Accumulate the composition action. Second, leave the imprints. The different types of accumulating. Composition action also different. Different due to ignorance, accumulated or acted the composition action. Different types of composition action. After that, also leave the seeds in the consciousness. Then the amount of seeds also. This is also nearly die. Develop the craving, grasping, existence. Then again name and form So this is like cycles.
И снова это повторится. Составные действия или карма заложат семена, и опять, когда существо будет близко к смерти, снова проявится страстное желание, цепляние и существование.
That is the So what I told you this. That is the process of our process of this is what I told now that this last one second this is the process of our rebirth. This is the process of rebirth our causing. This is the process of our causing. That's it.
Causes of our rebirth.
Cause of rebirth. That's
И это причины наших перерождений.
That. Yeah, now then.
А можно уточнение, чтобы эти зерна, этот потенциал, который отложился, в момент смерти, чтобы он пришел к 10-й цепочке становления, страстное желание и цепляние. А страстное желание и цепляние за что? За эту жизнь?
So in the daytime, when these seeds actualize, and numbers 8, craving, grasping, number 9, grasping, and 10,
Existence, yes.
They actualize.
Mm.
И какой вопрос?
И вопрос страстное желание, ну то есть к чему и цепляние за что?
So this is craving and grasping in regards of what?
Craving is, as I told you, craving is I told you the type of attachment, right? Attachment. Attached on what object, what things, attached on this, that's, how to say, imprints or seeds of this composition action. Which
Страстное желание и цепляние за печатки или же зерна составных действий кармы.
Не совсем понятно. Ну, понятно, страстное желание бывает, там, не знаю, к алкоголю,